Hi gang. So in this video, I am only going to be using my hands to apply my makeup. I would hazard a guess and say there are probably other YouTube videos doing the exact same thing. However, I recently saw this on Makeupry's channel. I'll link her channel down below if you're interested to watch her. She is quite detailed in her explanation of application process, and she also likes to do lots of makeup looks. So if you're interested, please check her out. Alright, I have the makeup in front of me. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, let's try to do our brows first. So clean my hands. So I am going to be using some shades from the Melt Rustic palette. I think these will be the most appropriate shades for my eyebrow. I'm gonna use the powder and let's see how this goes. My hands are pretty small, so I suppose that is to my benefit. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my pinky finger and kind of like lightly dab on the areas that are more sparse than others. So you can definitely see it's a bit out of shape, but I'm assuming that I can just kind of wipe it into shape, which is what I do anyway with my brows. Okay, this was the original shade that I used, and I want to use this one kind of in the start of the brow, maybe to kind of create more of a ombre effect. So with the other eyebrow, there's some light coming from there, and I can hazard a guess that it's not going to work well for me. So I'm just gonna take this just so that I can have an even. It's really hot, that's why the window's open, and I look like I have furry caterpillar brows now. Alright, okay, now that we've got a huge blob of color on my brow, let's kind of wipe away the product that we don't need. Oh no, oh no. Kind of trying to push my brows into place with my finger. Okay, so I have a little bit of clear gel, and I'm going to kind of maybe get my brows into place a little bit with just by dabbing some of the solution on my fingers, and then kind of lightly moving the hairs into place. So now that we've got that down, I guess I'll do my eyeshadow. So I do have some cream products here, the eyeshadow sticks here. I think I'm just gonna use a little bit of that shimmery purple shade. Get that on my finger just a bit and pat it on. So putting it on with the finger, I get the sense that some of that purple is blended away, or just not on the, not sticking to the eye, I guess. I mean, that's kind of cute by itself, so not too bad. Okay, so let me do the other eye. So next I'm going to take this shimmer shade, kind of pat that into the inner corner. Next I'm going to use this blue And I'm gonna try to smudge it on like kind of the outer corner maybe. Definitely looking a bit messy on my eye. I think on the bottom I'm going to add a purple shade, this dark purple shade. And I'm going to try to be quite that's not too bad. That's actually quite precise. I'm surprised. I still think this outer edge is very patchy in general. Maybe if I added like an actual powder shadow on top and blended it with my finger, that might work. Yeah, there is a shimmery blue shade called Katrina from the Muerte palette, so I'm good. Okay. I'm tapping off my finger. That's not gonna help, is it? I'm gonna use it like on top of that blue. I thought the cream would work out really fine, but no. It's more patchy than the shadow is performing. But that might be because it has like this base to stick onto. I'm going to put a shimmery purple shade in the inner corner of the eye. I think I have a similar shade to the one, that cream eyeshadow that I had. And this is called Selfish from Nabla. Ali also has this now. So, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful shade. Look at that. Yeah, that's looking better. That is looking much, much better than before. Let's use the shade Water Dream. With the bottom lash line, I think I'm just gonna go over it with, yeah, I'm just gonna go over it with a matte blue shade, and this is the shade from Nabla called Blue Velvet. I think I'm just gonna fall back on my blending shades and see if that works. I don't know if that's gonna work with a finger, but we can try. So I'm mixing this shade with, I don't know. I'm just gonna mix this shade with this shade and just hope for the best. And just pat that on the edges of the eyeshadow to blend. That's not looking too bad. In the inner corner of this eye, I think, let's try to use this shade. This one is called Alchemy from Nabla. And I'm just going entirely shimmery today because I think that is the easiest thing to do. Okay, now that we've got a whole ton of fallout on our face, can I use a makeup wipe to clean up underneath my eyes? I mean, I could just like use my hand and like wipe makeup remover on it and kind of like sweep away the excess like this. I guess it works equally well. Whoopsie daisy. Oh no, the cats are fighting again. Hello, kitties. Stop it. Luna, Frederick. 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 Luna. Irritating cats. Oh, you. Meow, someone. I'm gonna be taking my House of Glamdolls GlamLift. I love this stuff. Clean off my hands, so there shouldn't be any extra sparkles there, but I mean, I don't mind applying stuff with my fingers. It's just much easier with a brush. Okay, so now that I've kind of covered my face, I'm gonna look in the mirror and make sure that everything's blended properly. I'm assuming the cat is howling because he's not getting enough attention. Now that that's done, I'm going to put on some bronzer. I've got some cream bronzer with me. So there's the cream bronzers that I have. So I guess if I was left without any brushes, I would still be able to put on something. It just will take an excruciatingly long time. Alright, next we have blush. I'm going to use the blush from House of Glamdolls. Why not? Let's take a fun, punchy pink. Let's do this pink. Oh, that kind. Oh my, okay. Bad idea. Too bright. Mixing it with this less intense shade. Oh, still very bright, okay. Let's just take the highlighter that's in here, taking the white shade, mixing with the pink shade, very light shimmer shade, and kind of just like put that down the nose a little bit. There we go. Okay. And then a little bit here, which is what Ellie likes to do. And a little bit on top of the cheekbones, just right on top. Yeah, I think the only thing left, oh no, mascara. Okay, so I came up with this genius idea of how to curl my eyelashes without using an eyelash curler. But it's gonna be painful and I don't recommend that you do this at all. So, you know how when you're making presents and sometimes you just get like a piece of paper, colorful paper, and it's like in a strip, and then you use your like a pair of scissors to kind of go against the grain to get it to curl. That is what I thought I could do with my eyelashes. But basically I'm like pulling at my eyelashes. So it is curling a little bit compared to like how they are. But I don't recommend you do this because you might be pulling out your eyelashes. Okay, now that we've poked our eye, I'm gonna use some of this mascara on the back of my on my finger and kind of just gently try to coax my lashes into an upward position. Well, that was a lot of effort for nothing at all, because it's not even showing. So now I'm going to grab some powder to set my under eyes a little bit. It is really hot today, so just gonna grab like a whole bunch of shades on my finger and kind of pat it on top of. Okay, so I think that is pretty much it except for the lips, and I think I'm just gonna use this Bourjois Plum Girl shade thing. Yeah, this one should be pretty easy because I usually like to blend out my lip shades with my finger anyway. That's fine. I'm going to touch up the highlighter portion of the face and then I'll be done. I think that's fine. All right. So that is the finished look. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Let me close the curtains real quick. Okay, so this is the finished look. It's not too bad. I guess the edges of the eyeshadow could be blended out a little bit better, but that's the best I can do with just my fingers. But other than that, I actually wouldn't mind going out with this look. It is a very dramatic look, but I think if I went in with kind of very natural brown shades, it would be a lot harder to finesse the blend so that it doesn't look muddy on the face. So I think, yeah, I think I made the right choice by going with very dramatic colors, because those can kind of be intensified to a certain degree. So this was a fun challenge. Thank you, Makeupry, for inspiring me to do this. I will link her channel down below and please check her out if you're interested. Okay, so that's pretty much it from me. Ciao for now.